The man forcefully smashed a bottle and smoothed out the sharp edges. He then used fire to soften a plastic bottle and attached the glass to its opening, securing it with rubber. With that, he had created a makeshift diving tool. Eagerly, he jumped into the sea. When he saw the clarity of the sand beneath his feet, he became ecstatic, realizing he now had hope for survival. Initially, Jack had planned to catch a few fish to satisfy his hunger. However, he unexpectedly discovered a small boat overturned on the seabed. Without hesitation, he abandoned his spear and flipped the boat over, only to find that the bottom was severely damaged. Surprisingly, he felt excited, as if he had thought of something interesting. He placed the spear inside the boat's cabin and even removed his homemade diving goggles, determined to bring everything ashore. With the rope slung over his shoulder, he struggled against the immense pressure of the water, making each step incredibly difficult, especially while holding his breath. When he grew tired, he swam to the surface for a few gulps of air. After 4 grueling hours of relentless effort, he finally dragged the small boat onto the shore. Seeing the man's return, his companions rushed over to lend a hand. However, the man pointed at them, cursing and yelling to keep them at bay. Jack glared at his wife with anger, refusing to believe that the adulterous couple had any good intentions. Initially, the 3 of them had been forced to jump into the sea due to a fire on their cruise ship. The young man and the wife had reached the island first, while Jack, injured, had been washed ashore later. During this time, his wife had betrayed him. Consequently, he decided to go his separate way. Over the next day, the man used scavenged materials to patch up the boat, successfully repairing the hole and even crafting a retractable sail. As long as they didn't encounter extremely harsh weather, escaping the deserted island would be no problem. However, this sight made Mike anxious. If Jack managed to sail off the island and bring back help, he would undoubtedly seek revenge for the affair. While Jack was out fishing, Mike hurriedly woke up the woman and rushed to the small boat, intending to escape first and leave Jack stranded on the island. By the time Jack resurfaced, the cheating couple had long since fled. As the man watched the small boat disappear into the distance, his intense anger transformed into a sense of relaxation and ease. He lay down on a chair, sipping coconut juice with a smile on his face. Out on the water, the couple was puzzled by Jack's behavior until water slowly began to flood the bottom of the boat. They seemed to realize something then. The woman quickly grabbed items to try and mitigate the damage, but despite her best efforts, it was all in vain. It turned out that this was all an elaborate trick set up by Jack. The small boat was quickly engulfed by the sea, and to survive, they had no choice but to swim back towards the island. Meanwhile, Jack set fire to the wooden hut they had been living in.